change later, because design is what I work with, but design of great masterpieces of music. You know, how to hear in such a deep way that it becomes archetypal experience. Because I'm sure if you as a designers are really with the time, if you have antennas all the way up, you know what you do? You don't do crap. You actually try to read the human mind and see what is necessary today. What do the people look? You know, and people are all looking for very deep spiritual experience. That's what they're looking for. But you cannot go out and sell, you know, you can't be guru. So you have to actually be an artist and find a spark and go with your clients so deep as possible in an archetypal way. So that they notice, yes, this is what I'm interested in. The rest is, you know, surface. You know, it is the surface. Look, I shall give you an example. When I take a Bach fugue, pattern that is unfolding. What's the pattern? The pattern is called thema, the subject, which is like brand, like essence. And how does it sound? It sounds like this. Oh, design. That's the first part. It's very male. Yeah, it's very male. Can you hear that? Harakiri. So, yeah. You do it there, you destroy the world. It's very male. What comes then? So that's the first. There's the other side. Okay, so that's not male, right? Is that male? Yeah, that's not male. Of course, you see this is the other side. Thanks God, the woman will live in the future, we know all that. Yeah, but you see, you can hear that it's necessary to have this initial energy, which is a male energy, but then, if you only do that, you destroy the world. But here you have this yang-yin principle that you hear. You see, it's in balance, because the second part... Yeah, do you hear it? Sorry, there's... So, okay. What do we hear? What do we hear here? We hear an archetype. The archetype is called this. You know, people always in the companies they say growth. Death. So this is what's usually happening. Everybody wants to be just growing, but then you have this gap. You know, when things die and things get crisis and so on, and then later comes a new ascent, reinvention. Resurrection. So you have this kind of this is an archetype you just heard right now. It's the same. That's going up again. So unless we live our lives by this pattern, we are just very dubious guests on this dark earth. This is the words of Goethe as well. He says, unless you die and reinvent yourself hundreds of times in life, you are a very dubious guest on the dark earth. So ours going through the crisis and creating new things, this is what gives light to the world. Otherwise it's dark and, you know, it's just consuming, boring life. Okay, I hope that nobody is offended. You're all creators, so I'm today speaking as I speak. Otherwise, you know, I cover it up a little bit. So alright, now, okay, now the method, you know, you should say those things because after I'm dead, they'll be very expensive. So when you're like, nobody speaks about the artist, but when you're dead, so, okay, anyway, so you see, what I want to share with you now today is that I really try to work with deep listening. It's deep listening because we want to hear what music, great music, really offers as a journey, as a possibility to go through all these obstacles and reach the highest. This is what I'm working with. So I would like to share with you today this deep approach of listening. We will traverse few stages. You know, the lowest way of listening is like not hearing that there is noise everywhere. On that level, I invite you to help me to fight this noise pollution. Did you notice? Everywhere noise. Oh, what a drag. You know, if you're a trained musician, you hear it all. The rest doesn't hear anymore. So noise is, yeah, like no smoking, no noising. Yeah. The next one, the next level of listening is reacting. Are you with me? Are you interested in please. I'll be soon playing, just 5 more minutes. Yeah? So, now, reacting, this is a corporate listening very often, you know? It means you like it or you dislike it. Somebody says something and immediately pops up sympathy or antipathy. Don't go for it. They are enemies. You know, they just sort of keeps you back to perceive something new. You just like it, who cares? You know, you go to the gallery and you see beautiful painting, you say, oh, I love it, and the painting says, what do I care? She says, the painting. She said, I don't care if you like me. Do you see me? That's the point. Because if you see or hear, then you're already at the next level. You have guts. You have courage to go into a new experience. It's not easy. We like to hang, you know, on the old stuff. New things, but you know, you are creatives, you know that all. So, new experience, that's the next level. Now, what I will do today really is going to be an attempt to get with you together to this highest level of listening, which I call responsible listening. I always ask myself this question: when I listen, is this a private affair or is the world changing while I listen? Is the sense perception something private? Of course not. We are hopefully beyond that illusion. It's not private. When you listen, and how you listen, everything is changing. So this responsible listening, I call it big picture listening, because every moment of the masterpiece, you know, you are with the moment, but at the same time you are from the beginning to the end. You are having definition how it will go, and you remember inwardly how it was. You see, this kind of listening is a type of leadership listening, because you don't get messed up by little bumps on the road, you know. You are always, but in order to get there, we have special methods. You will see how it works. But when you are at the end, you have totality. And that's, you know, after you die, you know how it goes. You know the reports. You have a flashback after death. You see the whole life in the split second, everything, all details. This is a very powerful experience. Those who have gone through that and returned back, they tell us, you know, we have a lot of accounts of that they have changed people. But you know, there is also FlashForward, which is before you're born. There is such a thing as before birth, before we incarnate into body, we see the life, what is expected of us. Not completely. Flash forward and flash backward. This is the highest form of flash. You see, if you only think in terms of IT and technology, you'll get lost in it. You have to at the same time have passion for spirit, for knowledge, for insight, for soul, for experience, in order to be able to deal with this sub-nature of electronics. This is the call of the time. Okay, so now I will start with my process. Ooh, that's nice. You know, that could sell already. Yeah. Very good. So now let's go. I want today to take you on a journey with the music as flash forward, what I would like to call it Monday morning. You know, Monday morning, because now it's what? Wednesday today? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's going to be so great fun, you know, we all get to know each other, and we have a lot of good food, good conversations, stuff.